Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Black Girls Living. You are joined with Jazz
And Vic.
and we have a special guest
in the
podcast in the building.
podcast. Sister pods.
Yes.
Make some noise.
Big up yourselves.
It's Prinny
and Amber from
Styling
City
Diaries.
And you said that you're the first guest here.
Our first time being a
Being a
guest.
guest, yeah.
Sorry,
podcast.
everybody needs to wake up. These girls are so entertaining on a Thursday. Like, what the hell?
But it feels very honourable.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We love you guys.
When we got the email, I responded in 0.2
Oh my God,
seconds.
she did not play hard to get.
No.
You're like, yes.
Yeah, I was like, yes, we're ready. I was like, Prinny, 5th of Feb. Yeah. We're ready.
You didn't even do that. You know when you try to play it cool, you do the schedule till 9 a.m.
Nah.
Yeah,
You're like, quickly, swiftly.
Like in the middle of the night.
And it was you messaging me like, hey, I've just sent you an email.
Yeah.
I was like, I've already responded.
Yeah, no, you actually did. Because sometimes when you message your mates, we are mates, aren't we?
Yeah.
When you message your mates, you're like, I'm emailing my mates.
You don't
I
want it
should
to be
DM.
formal,
Should DM
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy you guys are here.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Oh, very much.
Hello.
So for the people listening, tell them a bit more about your podcast.
We are a fashion and lifestyle podcast. We talk all things fashion, but not from like a professional POV.
It's not like London College of Fashion
No,
Studies.
It's
at all.
like general chit chat that you have with your girls, like, oh my God, Zara's new top. And then just lifestyle stuff, like navigating life in the city as a black girl, as a mixed girl,
boy stuff, mental
stuff,
health,
mental
dramas.
health.
Yeah, just being fabulous.
Just being fab, man. And you can get all
I feel like you guys are
and all the goss as well. We love.
Oh
love a
my
gist.
God, we do love.
We love a
bit of
gist.
gist.
Yeah, and just putting people onto new brands, supporting black-owned brand as well.
You guys
so.
do that well. Like that, what's it?
Kadani.
Yeah, Kadani.
Do you know I did some influencing?
Did you?
Yes.
I sold out some stuff.
Did you? Oh, I love that.
Well done.
I'm an
Is that from your
influencer now.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, stunning.
People messaging me like, I got the bag because you. I was like,
Oh my God.
wow,
I'm
influencer.
a
Serial girl.
No, because it's true. Because you said it was like the UK Telfeezy.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Tell Feezy,
100%.
breezy.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Telfeezy coming out?
Yeah,
The
what do you
little
think
clutchy
about that? I
bag?
think it's cute.
I
but-
really like
But then
it.
someone said it looks like the sandwich toaster, and I couldn't get out of my head after that. But I'm still gonna get it.
I mean,
I can't
Or maybe I'll wait
now.
for.
What are you going to wait for? What are you waiting
well, when it comes
for?
up on what? Ali.
Ali
Jazz,
Express.
come on.
Jazz.
That ain't right.
Jasminda.
Okay,
Wow.
okay, but why is it when I go on the website, there's never a stop?
Yeah,
always-
yeah,
you know
that's the
what?
problem,
Yeah,
yeah.
there is never.
But Ali is stocked up.
Are you signed up to the mailing list? I signed up recently to the mailing
I did.
list.
I was signed up to the mailing list, and then I kept going through. But I was like brozoke back then, so I was like, I'm just gonna stop this. I can't afford it. And now I tried to sign up again, but I don't get no emails saying that the.
Maybe it goes to the junk.
Mm.
I checked my junk the other day. I saw an email there. But also, their prices are really like creeping. Because I remember when they first came out, I was like, that's kind of like in my budget.
Is the mini still 150?
I might have gone up.
But don't you feel nervous if you had one from Ali? Like the thing about having Ali bags, yeah, that's a designer, because it's not even a dupe at this point. It's a replica, innit?
Yeah.
Do you feel? Because I saw this TikTok of like you're chilling with your Ali bag, and the influencer girls are looking at you like.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds.
Yeah.
And they're very laughing. You turn around.
Yeah.
You know what? I think you just have to rock it with confidence because I think
Yeah.
there was an influence. I can't remember. You sent me the TikTok that she got caught out. Her Balenciaga bag was fake because of like the spacing between the letters.
Wow.
It was my Mills.
Yeah,
It was who?
My Mills. Sorry. Oh, should I? It was my Mills. My
Jigga
Mills.
D's ex.
Jigga D's ex. Girl. No.
See, I don't
girl,
know all these
current
people.
girl.
It's potato
No,
tomato.
not my Mills.
Tennessee. Yeah.
I
Off
didn't
the
even know. Who's that?
You need to get into that side of
Tennessee.
TikTok.
Yeah, listen.
I think this is how you know I'm a millennial. This is Gen Z.
Yeah, it's very much giving Gen Z.
Yeah.
I'm not even
I'm
Gen
a
Z.
millennial.
You are a millennial.
I think you're.
I'm like
how
on
old
the
are you?
cusp.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, you're kind of Gen.
You're
Gen
like-
Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Early Gen
96,
Z.
so I'm like,
Yeah,
but
you're
just
in there,
accept
You're
me.
Gen Zillial.
Yeah,
Gen Zillial. Yeah. But yeah, but you know what? I've had replicas. I mean, when I go to Turkey,
Of what brand?
I don't leave without a bag.
What
I've had Gucci, I had Louis Vuitton, I've had Louis Vuitton purses.
But I also think that was like back in the day where like your mum going on holiday and bringing back a fake was kind of like on trend.
That's
And we were
true.
younger as
And
well.
everyone
So
was
it's
talking
just
about
like,
yeah.
we all know it's not real.
Yeah, to be fair, like my mum uses them now. Like I don't touch them.
I remember my mum went to bless her. She went to Dubai for the first time. She came back with the worst copy. It was like Burberry, but it wasn't Burberry. It was giving like Burberry meets Ghana Must Go. Like the lines were not lining. And I actually took it to college. Like I was like, wow, like this. One guy ripped me.
No.
Obviously, he was a black guy. You know how they stay back then. He ripped me to shreds. I was like, wow.
I was
Like,
waiting for you.
I thought I was cool.
Wow.
Do you know what? Yeah, sometimes I see my parents rock some like fake design.
Questionable.
And I'm like, so my parents, I see my mum wear the Michael Kors, those are real. And like the DKNYs, cool. And sometimes, my dad, the more affordable stuff.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, I see them just walking with one LV blast on the shirt like that. And I'm like, that is a Louis Vuitton, isn't it? And a part of me is like, should I just go buy them the real one? But I'm like, I know my parents well. They'll just chuck it in with the normal clothes.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm sure LV's hand washing it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
a lot of
I don't know about this
designers,
stuff.
they say
Yeah,
dry clean
dry
only
clean.
or...
And I don't have time to be going to the dry cleaners. I feel like that's such a chore. Dry cleaners and post office. And when you
Yeah.
do go, you feel like I've accomplished so much in my life.
I
So
feel
just
like they
go to
know
the
me at the post office too. The lady knows me. She does know me. She always smiles when she sees. It's that smile, like like you've seen someone do the walk of shame.
Back again.
Yeah.
Back again, are we?
I don't care. I'm back again. Do your returns. Some of you not doing your returns. You let your returns pile up at home. Do your
That's
returns.
me. I've
Vic.
got hella stuff that I'm trying to sell on Depop because I missed the returns and no one wants them.
Really?
Yeah.
You need to promote your Depop a bit more. But you don't post up your stuff on Depop.
Go
Say
on
your
my
Depop now. Say your Depop.
I was
Depop name
Amber
now.
Low, Amber Leaux.
Go and see her full
size
items she's got for
10
sale.
Size 10 stuff. I got a cute little dress from Apple. So I got this little 2-piece. Like if you're a festival goer, please buy them off me because I'm not gonna wear them.
Are you on Vinted?
No.
Jump on there.
Apparently Vinted is better.
Yeah.
There's something about the
Enjoy
fees
it.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I think that's why that girl wanted me to, because I was trying to hustle hard for some Air Forces. I was like, when you're giving your offer, make an offer, bear decline.
She was like, nope.
I messaged her like, look, can't
What's going on?
would you do £70? Like, come on, man. Like, no one's buying these. And then she was like, and then I get a message in my Instagram request. Hey, it's me. Let's say her name is Sandra. Hey, it's me, Sandra from Depop. Do you want to? I'll sell them to you for 70, but like, can you buy it off Vinted?
Wow.
And I said, okay.
The Depop girls are hustling for their coins. They're not accepting offers.
Oh, they're not, because I even asked for a perfume sample that was £3. All I said was £3.50. Says the girl said no.
What was she selling it for?
It was £3. So it was £3.99, and I said, hey, can I get £3.50?
What?
She said no.
Yeah, but why would you say no? Like that extra 49p is
She
not
sold it,
making
though.
a difference.
She sold it.
For the $3.99. That's
Was it? Had she only recently like put it up? Was it like a new?
Yeah, I think it was new.
Because I've realised it's like when it's been up for longer, they're more open to offers. If they just post it, they're just like,
Nah,
nah,
send me
something
my
better will
money.
come along. I think there was a girl, she was selling something for like 35. I was like, we do it for 30. She was like, no, sorry. I'm like, but hello.
Do you know, I'm not going to lie yet. I'm rude with the negotiations. I
Oh,
can be
yeah.
low, boy.
I can't
Is
negotiate.
it?
Sometimes they-
Also, you're the people that people
I'm the
complain
people-
about.
No, that's
Yeah.
how you're pissing
on
them
the-
off.
You know that Depop page on Instagram, the screenshots of all the
I'm
stories.
sure I'm
It's
there
Vic.
somewhere.
It's Vic.
I'm sure I'm... So, let's say a dress is 20... Because this is how I negotiate with freelancing money. I'm ruthless. Do you know what? Yeah, I clocked it. I think I'm ruthless because I got a job.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Right.
If I didn't have a full-time job, I might accept maybe... Actually, no, I'm going to edit this before some people try and change me. But like, because so let's say, for example, the Depop clothes is £30. I'm not buying for... Are you mad? I want this for £22.
Oh,
Ask me.
brave.
So, so do you know what I'm going to say? Can I have it for £15?
Oh, yeah, you go lower than what you actually
Right, so
gonna
then
pay
you
for.
meet in the middle.
That's how you
Do I,
negotiate.
do I not get the 22?
Vic,
Oh,
that,
do
I
you?
get the 22.
that is
Yeah.
criminal.
And I get
Right.
the 22.
It's me taking off 5 and 7 and thinking at 8.
No. Do you know what? That's a real market type hustle.
That's car
Like,
boot sale vibes right
yeah. You
know
go
that-
lower than what you actually were willing to pay for, so then you just pay for what
Wow.
you was going to pay for anyway.
Do you know where I learned that from? You know that show that...
Not The Apprentice.
You know that white show?
Antiques, right?
No, the old geezer show on BBC. And they used to wear those caps.
Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my
What?
God.
Only
Do you know-
Jesus
Do you know, that was the last show I was thinking of. How did you not know?
Because I used to watch it with my dad. I used to
It's
watch it
called
with my
the cap.
dad.
The cap trigger.
Was it
the cap.
Bill Boy? What's his name?
Del Boy.
Del Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Del Boy.
Yeah, he was a
Del
proper
Boy.
geezer.
Yeah, he
Always
was.
hustling.
Guys, Rihanna's pregnant.
I know.
I want to join.
I know. And I'm not the parent. I'm not co-parenting
I'm
with
so
her.
sorry, hon.
It really hurt me.
I'm sorry.
Do you know what? Yeah, I thought because it was my friend that sent me the post. Yeah, she sent me a post on Instagram, and I said, "Is this fake?"
I thought it was fake too.
Because I didn't understand. I said, "I'm seeing
Something about
I'm
it
seeing
looked really
snow.
weird.
I'm seeing snow, but the belly is out."
Yeah, no.
So I thought, "Is this photoshopped?"
Mm.
I didn't understand it. I didn't understand the creative directions.
I
You
think-
know the baby inside was like,
I'm cold. I think it's probably, and we shouldn't say it's quite controversial because everyone loves Rihanna, but it was hands down one of the worst like baby pregnancy
got
photo
leaked.
shoots ever.
Did
oh, the
it?
photo shoot. I think there was. I saw like some speculation and stuff that like the images got leaked. And it's like imagine like.
Or did it get leaked?
Yeah, it was that someone was like, imagine like not being able to announce your pregnancy the way you want to because your images have been leaked.
Because
Oh,
I
that's
saw
Why would
it.
the photographer post the images?
So is that the leak you're talking about?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, he wasn't supposed
That's
to.
odd.
And before the parents
Yeah.
posted,
Imagine
like, I would let
fumbling
the
your bag
parents
like
post,
that.
and then
That's
as
like
a
one.
photographer, I'll post it after.
That-
That
in big
reminds me,
trouble,
one time
boy.
I went to my friend's baby shower, right? And she hasn't posted on socials that she has a kid. She still hasn't.
Mm.
But one of our friends was posting at the baby shower.
No.
No, I
First
always
up,
ask.
First up, my friend's belly. I said, I messaged my friend and I said, and the thing is, yeah, I was like, last year I was like, mind your business, mind your business. But I messaged my friend. I said, do you know that so-and-so's posting up the pictures? Like, I know you kind of said keep this on a down low. She was like, what can I do? I was like,
What do you mean? What can you do? But did she give
Because
her
I
the
feel
memo to say don't post?
like everybody kind of knew, like, firstly, my friend's Nigerian. Like, it's just Nigerians.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If they ain't posting it first, why are you
Yeah.
announcing it on their
Yeah.
behalf?
Coming so fast.
Yeah.
I always ask, like, if I go to someone's baby, something I know they've kept things secret,
Yeah.
I'm like, do you mind if I
But
post?
she did say
or-
no socials.
Or
yeah.
like, can I take a picture? I'll even ask to take a
Mm.
picture, like
Mm.
even if I want it for like my own memoir. Like I'll
Mm.
always just ask
Mm.
because that's a sensitive topic. You can't just be
Definitely.
having people's kids on your phone and
Yeah.
up on your socials. Like
Yeah.
the world is mad.
I don't
All
even
this time.
post my own nieces and nephews on
Yeah.
socials because that's not my child.
Mm.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like I have
Mm.
a right to be exposing your child to anyone and everyone. I think that's very like bizarre.
What was I gonna say? So about this Rihanna thing, a lot of people said that she was pregnant. You know when Barbados became a republic, a lot of people were saying that she was pregnant from
Yeah,
then.
I think she
Oh, yeah.
was.
She
Yeah,
must
she
have
was.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I was looking, I was like, I couldn't see what was making people so
Not say that.
sure.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah, I
know what?
could not
It's
see it.
the soft weight some people put on when they're pregnant. You look a bit more not puffy, but like a bit more glowy. Like you might be a bit more just juicy.
Mm.
And some people can just clock that. They're like, yeah, pregnancy.
Yeah, I think people just thought, oh, she's going weight, bang.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they've been
But
doing that to
they've
her.
been saying that to her
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
years.
yeah.
And guy, can we we're not getting an album. Like that's it. You know that.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's-
like,
oh,
we're
yeah.
done.
The
We're
baby,
done.
the baby will have to do.
We're done.
I
That's
saw
it.
I saw a theory, which I think maybe is that she's got the album ready and
Mm.
she's gonna drop it like after she gives birth, and then it's like
That's
I
a
can go off
hard-working
and
model.
I can just go off and chill, and you lot enjoy the music
Be,
Mm.
Okay.
That would make sense
because she has been in the studio.
has
Like
been
she was
in the
making
studio.
songs with
She has
Party
her
Next
partner.
Door.
ASAP Rocky. Her partner. And
He's so irrelevant in this situation.
no,
It's not
literally.
ASAP Rocky's having his first child. It's Rihanna's
No.
baby and the baby
he's
dad.
co-parenting.
So again, mind your business. Someone tweeted that ASAP Rocky's ugly, right?
no.
So-
Okay,
No, but
you know
What
what?
we're
Yeah,
not
do you
gonna
know?
do-
Yeah, we're not gonna lie.
We're not.
We're not.
So
we're not gonna
tweeted-
tell lies.
I tweeted.
Oh, did you
again,
got dragged, didn't you?
Mind your business. Vic. I tweeted. He's many things. What does that mean to you? If I said to you, he's many things. What does that mean?
It means he could be a colorist. He
The
could
thing is,
be-
when people say in regards to someone, he's many things. It's never a good thing, is it?
no,
No.
It's
Yeah.
never like, oh, he's really cute. He's like really caring. No, he's a bastard. He's,
Yeah.
right.
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
He's a cheat. He's a stealer.
Mm.
So I said he's many things but ugly.
Mm.
Come and see how the girls were dragging me. And then, do you know what's so funny? Yeah? The girls.
Yeah, but no one has comprehension.
But why were
Yeah,
they dragging you?
The
I
comprehension
think-
is always on
I
zero.
think they did not get high marks in English. I think they just didn't understand what Vic was trying
No,
to say.
people can't read.
Did they
online.
think that you were calling him ugly?
No. They thought. So basically, they thought that I wasn't on code as a black woman, which I get. I should have minded my business.
Wait, what? Oh,
No,
dude. What's going
because
on here?
basically, because he's a colorist, he said colorist things.
So you
Right,
should
okay,
look
okay,
so
okay,
you should
okay.
think he's ugly just because he's a colorist.
Yeah, it's like, essentially. That's
Oh, okay. They're
essentially-
saying don't back him even.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I
yeah.
get your
Like,
point.
be on code. I get it. I do get it.
Yeah,
Like,
but
be
it's
on
like,
code.
let's
Why
just
are you
speak the
even defending him a
facts.
little bit? I get it. But it is the facts. He's
Like,
not.
okay,
not
he's
ugly.
many
No, but-
things. He's a bit of a dick, but he ain't buzz.
But me saying he's many things, because basically I saw one. People were calling me ugly. No, the funniest one was the
But
funniest.
that's all they.
it was that
can
guy.
draw
I
for.
quoted this
Oh,
in our
did you?
episode. It was that guy that was like, "Hey, you see, even the ugly guys come through. Like, don't
That's
worry,
what-
the ugly
yeah.
guys never come last." And it was like, "Hang on. No one said he was ugly. Like, relax. Like, ASAP Rocky is not ugly."
So someone.
What is going on?
You know how people think
No,
that you can't see.
literally.
So the tweet had like 14,000. Like
Hey!
I deleted it. Bang, gone. So someone quote, because it was one quote tweet that I saw. I said, you know when people quote tweet and they have their full on conversation. Do you think I can't see? I go through everything.
So they're going back and forth.
And someone said, it's always these uglies that are defend.
no, but
It's always these uglies that are defending black men. I said,
in my head, you know what I really
I
hate?
just deleted
This-
the tweet. I said,
fuck.
please, God, not me.
what is this whole like divide? I don't even want to take it so political, but it's like black women v black men.
Everything
And
is political.
everything is like
It
if
is.
somebody says something they can't grow or they can't change or they can't apologize, it's like no, we must hate him and we must drag him to the ground at any opportunity, and if you're not with us you're against us. Like I don't get it.
Also, why aren't you saying that about Rihanna? Why are you saying that about me? I'm not having the baby.
she's with him.
Yeah.
I'm not having the baby.
You're
She's with
queen.
him.
You're good sis.
That is actually a key
love of your
point.
life is
Like,
the one that
he's
is
with a
bearing
colorist.
his child.
Did he? So I wasn't really up on this. So did he apologize at all?
He
for
actually,
this?
I don't think he did, because I even had to go research, and I think what came up was him saying
red
black
lipstick
women are
thing.
just. So instead of saying apologizing, he just said, yeah, to that. Instead of apologizing, he just said, well, black women are just sensitive.
Okay, yeah, speak, yeah. He's many things. Oh, yeah.
That's a bit awkward.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward.
Okay.
But he's a fashion killer, and I'm a trendy jigger.
And a fashion girl. And
And the pistol go bing, bing, boom, boom, bang, bang.
That
Is that how that
song
goes?
is so
Yeah.
dumb. It's the
Yeah,
most
it's- oh, it's
irrelevant.
so- so-
song.
I
I
It's
forgot
like,
Rihanna was in that video.
how
actually.
did this song even? They were
Short
in the
hair.
studio and they were like, "Yeah, run that again."
Her
I'm a
pistol go
fashion
bing,
killer.
bing, boom, boom,
Fashion
bang,
killer.
bang.
And she's like,
Can you
And
stop?
trendy nigga. What is that the lyrics?
I
What
don't
was the
even know.
lyrics?
It's so
I think that is the
dumb.
lyrics, actually,
But the
I'm
video
gonna
is very
cry.
sexual and I love
Yeah,
it.
they do look quite like.
Yeah, they look so good together.
I was saying to Vic that Drake's been posting a lot more since the news
Oh,
dropped.
bless him.
Have you noticed?
A lot of
he's
quotes, obscure
struggling.
quotes.
A lot of obscure quotes.
Oh.
He's going through it.
I mean, wouldn't you? Like, the love of your life is actually like
Not the
with
love
someone
of your
else. He loves her too much. He loves her to the point of insanity. Like, he was always embarrassing himself for Rihanna.
What was it? Remember that award show?
Oh,
Yeah, he
that
did the
was
most, and she was
bad.
like,
Yeah.
chill.
She's like,
That was crazy.
oh, we don't. Yeah, that went right. This is very cute. I feel
No.
very nervous.
Oh my god, don't be nervous.
I'm in the still
calm vibes. Oh, you lot are DJs.
Yeah.
DJs.
God.
You got a residency. How does that
How,
feel?
yeah, how did that come about? How do you feel? How's it going?
I mean, you guys are DJs, but I mean, like, you got residency.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
doing a slot now.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
I think because we've known
Yeah.
and we knew it was in the works and it was coming. So it was like, and we'd been doing cover shows
Yeah.
as well, like for the weeks leading up to like our actual slot. So when it was like our debut last week, it was like, okay. Cool.
Yeah, it
Like,
was
this is very
kind of
swag.
weird when people are saying like congratulations. I'm like, woo. But like, I mean,
I don't think we don't DJ.
Yeah, we don't process.
Have you guys celebrated the win?
We actually
No.
haven't. We haven't. We were told that we need to celebrate. We were like, oh yeah, that's so true.
Because we're very heavy on like celebrating every single win, like big or small. Like, wow, I didn't eat a sweet today. Like, let me go and eat sweets to celebrate. Kind of vibe. If you like, but and I think because now like so many things are happening at the same time, they're coming, and I think we're just like, okay, next.
Yeah, on
What's
to the next. Yeah,
We're not really processing like we're on the radio.
Yeah,
like
no,
that
yeah.
is so mad.
It is really mad.
And you guys, you've been doing your thing.
Yeah.
I've been listening. You guys are listening to these
Do my
girls on
thing.
Thursday.
Do my thing.
But I'm really happy for you guys.
Thank you.
guys.
But yeah, it's cool. It's just like we're yaffering elsewhere.
Yeah,
now.
I think I was saying to Amber the other day that I think the reason why I didn't process it is because we've been doing podcasting for so long. You're used to talking to the mic, but you know it's like it's not live, and someone will listen to it one day, and that's cool. And I only just realized, wait, sorry, someone's listening now.
Like,
Yeah.
as we're
Right now, I
speaking.
can't run it back. I can't be like, sorry, can we just edit that? And then I'll just say it like on our show last week. She asked me a question. I was daydreaming. I was
Like,
like,
she
sorry.
zoned out, and I was
I
like,
was like, sorry,
"Hey,
what?
so what do you think?" She was like, yeah. I was like,
The woman was too stunned to speak. Like, what am I doing? Like, why am I doing TikTok sounds on radio? Like, hello.
No, we need that. We need that.
But yeah, it's cool. It's just now like another thing that
Yeah.
just like add and like another thing we have to prepare for and
homework.
stuff and do all our homeworks.
But it's fun. We love
Yeah.
music. So it is fun having that discipline to know that I actually need to pay attention and listen to stuff and see who's new. And that's why I love TikTok, because a lot of the newer artists break on there first. So it's like, get
Or
a song and
I
play.
accidentally listened to, because you know Spotify does the Spotify radio. Your friend came up,
Oh, May Miller.
May Miller.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
and I didn't know who it was at first because I was playing through the speaker, and I was like, "Who is this?"
Oh my god, I wonder
And I
what
was like,
song
"This
it
is Pretty and
was.
Amber's friend."
Oh, I love that.
Ah, yeah.
Let me find the
I do recommend doing Spotify radio though.
Yeah.
Spotify
You find
radio.
so many new songs, new artists.
Spotify really come through for
Mm.
these.
I think this is too much promo for you.
We need the check per.
This is too much promo. How dare
Sorry, that app that people use, that music streaming app.
I'm done.
Yeah, but there's one that is significantly
Significant-
better than the other one.
Yes.
You know the one.
I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
are you that girl?
I am that girl.
Oh,
I'm sorry to
wow.
say.
So
I
you're
can't get
the
into it.
you're the fruit.
I am anti-fruit.
You're anti-fruit. Yeah,
Yes.
we're anti-fruit. Yeah, we're all in
I'm
the same
done.
boat.
Not anti-fruits.
I'm so confused. I'm with you. Yeah. Because the fruit, I don't get the fruit.
No, we don't get the fruit. It's so dead.
Where the fruit's at?
coconuts.
Where the fruit?
Oh, it's called Better Days.
Where the better days? Yeah.
My coconuts.
That is a good song. It's trending on TikTok.
Yeah.
Better Days,
Oh, what? Better Days? Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Living in a sun. Yeah. Sorry.
What side of TikTok do you guys think you are on?
Right now, I've been through it all.
Yeah.
Where am I right now? I'm getting a lot of fitness ones because
Okay, yeah.
gym days now. You know, we get to the gym, and I'm also in like dumb bitch TikTok as well.
Is this
Okay.
bimbification? We
Yeah,
didn't talk
the
about this.
bimbification.
I love the bimbification.
No, dumb bitch is in like I took him back even though
Sorry,
he
I
was
just realised
cheating.
what you just said. I was like, is this a new word that I
But
need to
guys,
research?
can you think that we can't do bimbification because we've got podcasts? Because every day we're yappa. We can't.
Wait,
Do you mean, like, we can't be
explain the
dumb?
Bimbification means that you just look pretty, you don't talk. You just go,
think we can do
Oh, right,
we
yeah.
can't. We talk every day. We're coming on air to give opinion.
Yeah, that's the
But
thing.
sometimes
Yeah.
I feel like I chat a lot of shit. I do. I do. And I feel like perhaps that is part of the revolution.
No, the revolution is to not chat shit.
What I'm transitioning to is not chatting shit outside of the podcast. So I've stopped talking as much on my story, only
This
private
is
story.
it.
But then people,
And if you want to hear me, you got to tune in. I'm not talking for free no more.
Okay,
or on
fair.
TikTok because it can benefit me if I can like grow and quit my job and shit. But
we had this conversation. I just can't.
you can't help yourself.
Hold on,
yeah.
how does TikTok pay?
oh, the TikTok being paying the girls.
So yeah, I know they've been paying the girls, but
Not
I
me.
just don't know
I
how.
I don't get it. I mean, from what I know, they have this creator fund thing, but apparently there's not much
No.
money in it.
No.
But it's mainly just from brands are willing to pay peas for TikTok
Listen,
videos.
I'm not gonna talk too much, but brands are paying.
Yeah,
How much
So
are they paying,
us-
please?
grands.
They're paying grand.
Put your dancing shoes.
No.
Facts.
I ain't never been with a buddy.
No, point. You know when I deeped it in my old job, I'm only going into too much detail because I think it's like GDPR and stuff, but I got I reviewed a contract that was between like big agency and a TikToker. For one video, we're talking like double digits
Say
of
it.
the grands.
Say it.
It was
Say
like
the figure.
12k.
Say it.
No,
Do
guys,
it.
you know, like
Prove
this-
it.
no, this
Sorry.
Like,
Sorry, I didn't know.
Obviously,
Sorry,
she-
sorry.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
he's cancelled.
sorry.
No, I get it. It happens. But she had a lot of followers. She had a lot of followers, so I get it. But still,
What just happened?
she's supporting. She's
Don't
supporting.
worry,
She's
don't even-
supporting
don't worry
some cancellations.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. No, but they are, and you know, celeb influencers, like influencers who their parents are famous, so then they're just like naturally.
Oh, like Gordon
Yeah.
Ramsay's daughter.
Yeah.
Love her TikToks. Love her. because she shows like a cute side of him.
Yeah, no,
Is that your friends?
No.
Your enemy,
Do you know,
friend
I'm
enemy.
not
What's
going to say
happening here?
anything because... Oh, no. Like,
Don't get in
for an
trouble.
example.
Okay, for example.
Anyway, my point is that
What are we missing?
So much is happening, you know. Wow. We need to go to brand.
we need
That's
to.
what we
Oh,
need
no,
to do.
can we go to
Do you
bottomless
know why?
brunch?
Do you know why? Because you said Gordon Ramsay's daughter. I love her TikToks, but I went.
Yeah, I know.
And
I
then
know.
why
She
would
knew
you
something.
Anyways, the point is, she's an example,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Held.
Yeah.
The amount they're getting paid for like a few hours of
Why is my
is
dad not a celeb?
nuts.
No, man.
Guys, do you get worried, yeah? So I see these TikToks where people just go up to African uncles and aunties and going, what do you think of the death of Boris Johnson?
I
get
love
scared.
those
What if my mum and dad
videos.
are next? I'm scared. Do you know what? I need to go and tell them tonight. That
Yeah,
be
tell
careful.
them
Don't
that.
get caught out.
Be careful of these
Tell
Gen
them,
Z.
tell them, don't ask
But
me no
I love
questions.
it. She's like, he's dead. I didn't know.
No, because my dad will actually tell these guys, go and read your book, stay in school. No, I don't read it. No, please. I'm nervous.
But no, we need to get our money up, girls. Like,
Right,
what-
I never been with a baddie. Let's go.
I am sorry, but I
Oh, dear.
spend good time and dedication learning these TikTok dances. I really do. I know the toxic one. I know the I see you. I
Do you
am
actually know how to do that one? That's the hardest one.
That is it.
Wow.
Oh, what's the
I
other
see
one? Don't
you.
be laughing. What's the other one that I know? I know. For the house.
Oh.
And the side.
Yeah, I know that.
Coming
Look,
to
I
my
stay
side.
practicing, yeah.
See,
But someone,
nah.
I'm not going to name no names because I'm not going to call anyone out of their
Call
name.
them.
But someone doesn't like money.
No. My thing is, I'm big on brand consistency. So you need to decide who you are. Are you a dancer girl that you can do the moves?
Okay.
Or are you a parody
That
dancer?
sounded very
No.
shady.
Wow.
to me.
No.
That
Are you
was
a parody?
That was hella
Listen,
Sade.
we know how people be dancing on TikTok. They're very, they're proper like, they got the moves. Or are you them ones that you're doing the parody that it's like, I know the moves, but I'm doing it. I'm trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Or are you in the middle where it's like
No.
you're trying to be serious?
No, do you know what you
and
can-
it's awkward.
No, do you know what you can be? You can be, the girls that are like sexy. You know the girls that are sexy and they're doing the dance.
Right. You do the
So it's
small
like
moves, the
they do
minor moves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do the small moves, but they're dressed up to the nines.
I think that could be you,
Do you know
but
what?
don't put your back into it. Just like
Yeah.
small.
Jazz, Jasmine, I saw an example of what you're talking about. This girl was doing I ain't never been with a baddie. And she basically she's trying to out and all she did was like this.
Yeah.
That's the only move that she did,
Yeah.
the arm raise, and everything else was
100,000
just like,
likes.
Yeah.
yeah. And do you know what baffles me about TikTok? It's like when people share their outfits and you see how many people share it. It's the shares that really
Yeah.
get me. Because I'm like, so what do
Where are
people
you
share
sharing
it?
to?
And what are you saying?
And what you
Yeah,
saying?
but
I stay sharing.
sometimes I do send stuff to Jazz by my friend Tosin. I'm like, I hate being broke.
Oh,
Like when I see people's TikToks,
Yeah.
like their life, they're living, I'm like, I hate
how
it.
does it feel? No, you're
Yeah.
living my dream.
I hate it.
I hate being
That ain't
broke,
right.
yeah.
But let's stop sharing stuff with our friends or people with what you deem perfect faces and be like, I want to look like this. Look like yourself. You're beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, major
Yeah.
key. Like, I am me for a reason, and you are you for your reason, and I am buff, and you are buff. Now you stay in
We
your
are
lane, I
buff.
stay in mine.
For
Do you know what I
sure.
love about TikTok? So I love there's this like area of TikTok of like being like believing you're buff, right? So that I saw this TikTok that was one. It was like, stop telling people that you're clapped.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
why the
yeah.
fuck are you telling people you're
Yeah.
you're giving confidence? And also, I clocked it. Why not to tell people you're clapped? So I used to do this thing where, like, people be like, "Oh, I'm so ugly," and I'd be like, "At least you don't look like me." And then one
Hey.
time, someone laughed. I said,
That's not
hang
your
on.
joke, bitch.
I said, "I'm just making you feel better. I'm actually
Yeah.
buff."
No, you can
I think
never.
you have to
don't
believe in
undermine
yourself.
yourself.
No,
to
no,
make
no,
people
no.
feel
Absolutely,
better.
no. I'm buff.
Have you got like insecurity issues? I'm so sorry. Let's help you
Yeah,
resolve that. But
I'm
I'm
sorry,
not
so
going
sorry
to
for
bring
you. Yeah.
myself down
Yes.
to make you feel
But it's
better.
British
in
culture,
the nicest
though.
way
Yeah.
possible.
We're quite self-deprecating. Like everything's very much like, oh my God, I'm so fat. Or my missus is fat. Or all those kind of jokes.
This is
You know,
fat.
like all those kind of jokes that, oh, my life is so bloody shit, man. Oh God. But we need to like Cut
end
that out.
That's why, like, the American girls, they'll never call themselves clapped.
No.
Ever.
It's
And like, I
true.
saw another TikTok where it was just like, if you start believing you're buff, you will be buff.
Yeah.
And like, everybody else will get with the program.
Yeah.
The confidence it's confidence because if you just like step outside your front door like I'm that bitch and you feel like that all day, no one can chat shit to you.
No one
Like
can.
people can look at you, you're just like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. And Candice Brathwaite, oh my God, I love her TikTok. She said something.
Love her.
She said something recently in a TikTok about being confident as a dark-skinned woman, and she said you have to be delusional. You have to believe that you're in your world, like you have to create your world. So like what TikToks and whatnot, you needs to represent you a lot, but also you have to be delusional in the fact that because we know what society's standard of beauty is, you have to really be delusional in your head to not. I say it sounds mad delusional. Go find a TikTok; she explains it better. But you have to believe that Black is beautiful. You can't listen to what other people are saying.
Yeah.
Like you really have to get into your bag in your head. Speaking about consumerism, have you guys seen Tandy Newton?
Do you know what? I saw all the commentary surrounding it, and I said,
I saw the commentary.
I don't want to.
haven't seen it?
I don't want to subject myself to it. No, please.
I just saw. Do you know what? You know when I was at work, so you know when you're watching a video, but you're not watching it with the sound, and I was just like looking at it on Twitter, and my mama is. And I was like,
do you know what's so funny?
Something's going on here.
Again,
Something's not quite right.
Yeah.
Again,
in the brain.
TikTok, you know, on TikTok, it's always like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's like when someone's mixed, they're like, the best mix to have if your mum's Black and your dad's white. Tandy Newton's mum is Black. Look at what she's doing on the streets. You look out there every day. If your mom's Black,
Yeah,
look at Tandy Newton.
Yeah.
She's saying my mom's was Black as you.
Is her mum alive? Like, I know it's not, sorry, I'm not even trying to sound controversial, but you know, like, if her mum, like, what does her mum think? Because sometimes you can get away with things. Like, if somebody's passed, they can't speak for themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
I don't know.
Funny,
I don't know what's. Because
it's not okay.
It's not.
What are you even saying?
I saw a tweet today and someone was like, basically, she got called the N-word with the hard R and realized, oh wait, I'm actually half Black, and then it must have hit home. Like they're saying, like this is probably
because what spawned on her?
Yeah,
what spurred on her?
It's pressed for like because I saw the one that you posted today, which was the longer clip. It seems like it's pressed for some role she's in, and
they said
maybe
she's
there's
the
a bit
most
of a.
representative of Black women. Or
I don't even know
like
what
that.
she's saying, but sometimes don't speak.
Oh, please. I might even make that the title. Sometimes don't speak.
No.
It's not for everyone.
Also, she's saying, I'm sorry for the dark skin women I'm not representing. How can you represent dark skin if you're not dark skin?
Yeah.
The thing is, I even used to love her. Now I'm just thinking, what the hell is on this?
Nobody's calling on her to discuss or to
nobody.
represent or.
Sorry, I know you didn't.
Need to apologise every day to darker skinned actresses to say I'm sorry that I'm the one chosen. My mama looks like you.
She said I'm the chosen one.
Yeah.
That's her crying, by the way.
No offense, yeah. No, I know she's really famous, but I didn't think she was the chosen one like that.
She
Like,
wasn't.
anyways,
come on,
anyways,
just
anyways.
I know line of duty. Like, come on, please.
Okay.
My mum looks like you. And
No, guys, it's not over.
it's been very painful to have women that look like my mum feel like I'm not representing them.
We didn't say anything, but okay.
No.
That I'm taking from them,
This part is going to kill you.
taking their men, taking their work, taking their truth.
By the way,
Can we pause?
by the
Now,
way,
how the men get dragged into this?
what you know the men?
The men are saying now, why am I in it?
No, literally, like,
Why am I
How
in it?
many men have you taken, Tandy?
guys, her husband of 20-something years is a white man. So what Black man have you? Okay,
no, she's lost it.
More crying?
Yeah, cry tears.
I didn't mean to, you know.
that's the funniest. I did no. Whoever clipped that out of Sky is having a fucking laugh.
Okay, guys, I think we should. All right, let's just let's just be really rational about the situation.
Yes.
She's definitely going through.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no,
some
100%.
sort of something. And as a mixed race person, it is very easy to like lose yourself and your identity. Like, you really don't belong anywhere as a mixed race person, because the Black people like, you're not fully Black, and the white people like, you're not white. So she's definitely like maybe having this realization very late in life.
40 years.
Maybe.
But you know,
Like-
it happens.
Very late in life. And now she's like, well, I get her point. Like, I'm sorry that they chose me to like do these roles. Like, it's not my fault if I'm auditioning for something, then I get it. Like, you can't blame me. I get that. But the whole men thing and stuff, the way she's like spoken about it has just been completely like tone deaf and really wrong. It's a very like Molly May 2.0. Like, just we get what you're trying to say, but you're not saying it.
But I
how it
also
should be
think
said.
timing is key. Like her points in is part of a broader conversation, and people have said a lot of things in terms of like, oh, darker skinned women don't get opportunities and blah blah. If you're saying this at that time, well, let's talk about it. But not that we're past that. We're not past it. But what the hell are you talking about?
Like, if you
What
want
is
to have that discussion and be like, have that discussion because it's a great discussion to have. Like, you know, let's have it properly and like let's think about why you chosen over like the dark skin women and be like, how can you, you know, navigate your life while still getting roles, but like giving opportunities to other people. Like, let's discuss that.
Most definitely.
But coming on YouTube or Sky and doing crocodile teats. No, sorry, doing crocodile tears is mad.
Yeah.
Do you know
and now see you like see, these are the people that put shame on our names, yeah? Because I get judged because of people like that. Because you're yappa chatting like, who told you to come and say we're taking your men?
Yeah, the men part, she took it too far. She took it too far.
Yeah, now they're gonna be coming back to calling us lighties again.
Not 2012.
For fuck's sake. No, but I feel bad for her.
Do you know what it sounds like? It sounds like she had that conversation then and there. Like she had to realize it. Like
that,
right? Yeah,
she should have had that with someone she's close to, behind closed doors, maybe, and work it out. That maybe a black therapist work it out that way. I think what stuns me is that you have people like Zendaya, and this is why I rate her so much. And when people drag her, I'm just like, F you, sorry. She can act as well, so F you. She said, and she's so young, that yes, I'm getting these roles, but also what about dark skinned girls too? I don't think it's right that I'm seen as Hollywood's black girl when there's other girls that should be here in this place with me. She's 4? You have a big woman like Tandy. Hope I'm saying her name right. Is there saying I'm taking your man? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. This is not good.
No, I didn't mean to.
No, I didn't mean to. And I was like, so are you saying that you did do like...
So after 40 years, you didn't mean to. So what's going on?
Yeah, it's very... There's
and
a lot
you know
of...
sometimes it's okay to say, I didn't realize my privilege at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes that's all it would have taken, but for you to now be doing the tears and saying that people that look like my mom, I don't know, even the way she's saying that, it just
my mama looks like you.
Yeah, it seems very much like
if I'm the mom, like, how did I get judged?
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's what was said. Yeah,
my mom will be thinking, killer day. She's not even Nigerian, but you know,
Hello day.
Like,
what is going on?
No, it ain't right.
It ain't right.
But I feel bad, especially if she's literally just had that realization there. I think then it's very.
But it's just, it's not. It's but also Sky News.
Sky News are bad. Sky News are bad for. They knew what they did.
This is another thing.
No, but you know, British media are messy.
Do you know do you know what it is? Yeah, I think because she has. I could be wrong. I think her camp might be white. Because of this realization, because if she had black people in her camp, somebody would say, "Hey, sister, so sister, slow down, slow down." Somebody would have said,
"Cut the cameras."
But I think because her team are white, and they said, this is the year of acknowledging your privilege, where you know this is a good look. So and then I feel like Sky News again, white team, because if predominantly you have black journalists, maybe some might be crooked and say, "John, run that, let's drag her," but. A black journalist like that has a mindset of
they would navigate
would be like,
that interview differently.
Exactly, and we'll be like, "Are you sure you want to run with that?"
Yeah,
they might even pull the PR and say, "Yo, you sure?"
Who's her PR? Because they are bad.
But you know,
publicists, her PR, they're bad.
You know, white journalists, they just probably thought, okay, they probably didn't do for another day in the office.
Yeah.
She's probably thought, she just really lied to me.
Yeah, they probably even thought it was good. Like, oh, look at her. She's
crying.
Yeah, she's crying. She's acknowledging this. Okay. They probably thought it was a good look.
But I just...
I do want to know the question that she was answering.
I want to
though.
know
That's what
how...
that's what I would
So
like to
in the
know.
second clip that came out, she says that in the UK she's actually seen as dark skinned.
But no one's ever called
Get in
her
the bin.
dark skin.
Get in the bin.
When?
Unless she grew up in like a rural village in northern England, get in the bin. What are you even saying?
Who's that actress that we interviewed? Wumi.
Oh,
Oh my god!
And she's
from
in
Lovecraft
Luther.
Country.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
adore
That is a
her,
dark-skinned British
Yeah.
actress.
She's incredible, man.
I'm sorry, but who said that Tandy or Thandi was
I need to know.
I want the receipt.
I want the receipt.
the only okay. In her defense, not playing devil's advocate because we don't advocate for the devil, but you see what I'm trying to do. Given her age at the time, she may have been subjected to a level of racism as a mixed race person that you wouldn't be in this day and age. Because do you know what I mean?
Because back then, yeah.
Because I think the privilege of being light skinned is something that developed over time. But back then, it's like even a drop and you're an N word.
Yeah.
She's not that old.
What's she like?
40. She's got 20 odd years on.
What's
me.
that? Back in the if she grew up in what like that? Is it the 80s? I can't do maths, boy.
Yeah. All right.
What's that thing? Have you seen that movie? Oh gosh, my brain's gone blank. It had Damson Idris in it, and he was adopted by a white fam. Yeah, like around that time, that was racism. Was really racism.
Yeah, the whole lighty privilege thing came about when I was.
But I feel like
early
even in that time,
secondary school, it was like cool.
dark skin it has always been dark skin. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like for her to now say that she was considered dark skin, I just feel like I'm sorry, that is a lie.
And she's a light skinned
Jasmine,
person.
I
as
agree.
well.
I'm sorry because what's your mum then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your mum that you're saying that your mum looks like us? What is your mum then?
Yeah.
You and your mum are the same.
Yeah.
Okay, even congratulations to you. No,
You know what? I think she's not okay.
The thing is, I don't know. Do you know what? Yeah, I never. The thing is, I feel like sometimes when people say things that are incorrect, I feel like we're very quick to be like, something must be wrong. Sometimes some people are just
in their right mind, yeah.
in their right mind,
Doing their
they're
thing.
wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just.
You know what? That's actually true. Why are we giving them grace?
No.
I feel like,
Oh, the doctor.
I feel like we want there to be a reason. Like there
So
has
you
to
can
be-
some people are
justify the
actually just
madness.
mad.
almost.
Yeah, but sometimes some people they're just wrong.
Yeah.
I think
And,
that's like,
and that is also okay.
I think that's like Kanye
Yeah.
because I think
Yeah.
yes, I know he's got bipolar disorder. Did he confirm?
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, he did.
But I think, like, I've seen someone say on Twitter, like, I have bipolar disorder. Obviously, people react differently and whatnot, but some of the things Kanye does is not even a representation of someone who. It doesn't mean he's got bipolar. It just means that he's just.
Yeah.
But he's also a Gemini.
You see?
And
that?
sorry to the Geminis out there, but y'all mad.
Because I know
There's like 10 sides to a Gemini.
There's like,
Kim
literally.
has peeped the madness and was like, I'm not having it
She
anymore.
said, I'm out.
So that's why she put her statement because I said to Jasmine, you know when Kanye was like, and I'm not there at my child's birthday party, 20 minutes, maybe
was
30
there.
minutes, he's there. And he didn't update us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you know why Kim started? Because Kim said, why don't you update the people then?
Mm.
Now you're here and you're throwing the child into the piñata. You didn't update the people then. The hello guys, I entered. Travis opened the door.
Yeah.
How can you say Travis open the door?
Apparently, that's what happened.
Someone was like, nah, that's dread. How can Tristan be allowed into the party? But Kanye can't even go. No, but it's true. Like Tristan's in the family.
That man's there for
Tristan's
life.
in the fam, and Kanye's got what, 4 kids? That's mad.
Kanye trying to
But
get
no, the
North
bondage
of
that
TikTok.
Chloe has with Tristan, someone's like, Tristan's been cheating left, right, and centre, trying to get away from Chloe, but she won't allow it.
She has a lot of insecurities.
Of
Like
course.
deep. I actually want to go back
Deep-rooted.
and do what you did and watch the Kardashians episode because I stopped watching it the last couple of
Guys,
seasons.
That was the best thing I ever did.
Really?
I spent like a few months. I started from episode 1, season 1.
You see things from a different lens as an adult.
And you just see, and you even see how like the times have changed, how society view things. Like Chloe is cussing Kim out for having cellulite. It's like, look your cellulite, look your cellulite, this and that. And she's like, and then Chloe does this. Chloe wasn't even actually fat.
She wasn't.
No,
She never actually was.
She's just bigger than
Compared
her
to them.
sisters.
Bigger than
yeah.
her sisters. And and she did like this shoot for like this perfume. She's a bit naked kind of thing, like shows her body. She's like, I'm advocating for like the bigger girls. As a bigger girl, I'm like trying to show everybody that you can love your body and love your body.
Yeah.
But when you look back, those days it was size 0 or nothing. If you're not size 0, you are literally obese. And then you just see how the times changed and how they change, and it's just mental. Like it was very enlightening. But I like the Kardashians. I get a lot of joy from them. I mean, I know they get a lot of hate, but I like watching their lives.
Yeah, I
but
don't know.
I'm just a sucker.
I wish they
for,
should.
like, I'm just nosy, and I like thinking that I know about their lives.
I wish I found their show interesting. Do you know what it's for me?
Yeah, I think after a while it gets a bit boring.
Sometimes I hate the way, I've said this before, but I hate the way they edit reality TV sometimes. Like in the Kardashians, they'll show you this one clip. Like let's say Chloe gave Kim one dirty slap like this. They will show you this clip 5 times until you get to the actual thing. When you get to the actual thing,
Is that
the
it?
story's dead.
Yeah.
Like it might have even been a joke, like a dare.
No, but the Kim and Courtney fight, that was top tier television.
That was so funny.
The slap, pow! The slap, pow!
I really didn't think
you
Kim
can
had
slap.
hands like that.
Oh
boy.
my God. That
Kim
was
had hands.
stunning. I loved it. I was like, run that again.
Wow.
That was
Peace on your
quality
sister.
TV.
Mad.
It was mad.
Yeah.
She's like, she scratched me, mom. And big
At their
Chloe,
big age.
Chloe couldn't even part them. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, boy, shout out Kanye and his bipolar.
No, the thing about Kanye is, it's I can't keep up anymore. And I really do wish him the best, because I feel like a lot of us have this. I think you said it, Jazz. This nostalgia with him,
yeah, definitely.
because of like a lot of us like grew up on him, and he's a soundtrack to like our party days or our summer or at school. So we have this connect. So when he does this crazy shit, I see people defending him. Like I saw people being like, "See, that's why they don't want to let black dads see their kids." I said,
You're taking it too far.
No, but if the black dad is mad,
I said, yo, he was there with a pinata. Guys, stop lying.
But what do you guys think about this whole saga of like letting North on TikTok? I personally think that like he has a right to not want his child on TikTok. I don't know why she's saying as the primary caregiver and something, I'm letting her express herself. She's a child. Like she can express herself somewhere else. Like just for peace sake, if it's gonna shut him up, shut down the account.
And I think, do you know what? Yeah, I think the issue isn't like it's almost like what I don't understand is why. Kanye, why are you telling us this? What do you want us to do?
Because he wants the trolls. He wants to start engaging in activism.
Yeah, like I don't know if he wants.
That's it.
Does he want us to like now villainize the Kardashians? Is that what his plan is?
I think so.
Perhaps if that's the case, fine. But it's like equally that is something that should be handled behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Speak to your lawyer, speak to whoever you need to speak to and say, I don't want my child on TikTok.
But apparently, Jasmine, he claims that he doesn't have anyone to talk to. Like, he doesn't have any, like...
Well, he lost
like
Jay-Z.
a support system, yeah. He said even his family...
He lost
in an
Jay-Z.
interview.
He ain't got family. In the Kardashians,
he has Julia now.
Best mate.
He has Julia.
Is that her name? I thought her name
You know
was
she's
Jane.
32.
Julia Fox.
What is Julia
She's
going
a
to do
child.
with her black eyes and her belly? Come on. That girl is not doing
That's
nothing.
the woman he has chosen now.
Nah, he hasn't.
That is the woman he has
I'm not
chosen
over
to-
Amber saying with her belly, because that belly is always,
Always
out.
out.
And the low-rise... Stop trying to make low-rise jeans fetch.
Some of
It's
us can't.
not going
Some
to be
some of us
fetch.
fucking
You
can't do
see?
it.
No, it's
Sam,
not. It's not
Sam,
fetch on her.
It's not
Sam,
When I get abs, it's gonna be fetch. Yeah.
Guys, the thing is, I think she's got an amazing body, but do you know what it is?
She has.
The low rise, this
I-
isn't even low,
I-
this is below low.
Listen, I hate low-rise jeans.
It's
But
very
she-
Y2K.
But just she's cutting her one even lower. The one is touching in the pints.
Does anyone know who she is? Like who is she?
I don't know where she came from. I
I
don't
think
know.
she's a bit of a socialite.
I think she's being shoved in. You know when people when people are homophobic and they're like, oh, they're shoving gay couples. You know, gay couples could just do one peck on because they're shoving gay couples in my face. They're shoving Julia in my
No,
face.
yeah. No, shoving.
I'm over it.
You're shoving. I see Julia everywhere. Get her. I don't want to see it anymore.
And
But
her-
you know what? Honestly, I swear, I wouldn't know what she looked like if she walked
Walked
past the
past-
studio right
I would
now,
know that.
Do you know what you would?
I
You
would
because
not
that
know.
low-rise-
And the
that
black
low-rise jeans.
eyeshadow.
If I saw the low-rise jean, I would know, okay, that's Julia. But other than that, I would not know.
But as a
Who she
bounce
is.
back, like, okay, if you break up with your partner, why do I keep using this word partner? Whatever, you break up with your wife and you're coming with, this is my new B. Kanye, do you really think you ate with Julia Fox? Call up Maya Mills and I will say, you know what? You kind of ate. Like there are
needed,
some people that he could call up and I'd be
Laurie
like,
Harvey type.
do
comeback.
you get what I'm saying?
I don't think those kind of girls.
They're
again,
running. This is the insanity is too much. They can't deal.
Laurie Harvey, part of the king even of bimbification. We don't even know what she sounds like. I'm not saying she's dumb. She ain't offering her opinion on anything.
yeah.
She would never ever be caught with a Kanye. That's too much drama for her.
Yeah.
Too much. Because her bag is set. You see Michael B as well. He doesn't talk
He doesn't
too much.
talk, yeah.
He does the movie Goodbye. Do you know what I mean? And he
Pretty
does coach
much, yeah.
adverts. That's it. You think Laurie Harvey wants to get involved with the car? That's too much. She's like, my bag is set. I'm doing skincare. My skin is perfect, but I'm doing skincare. Cute, cool. She's not gonna get herself involved with the car. That's too. Yeah, it might be more limelight. But my dad's Steve Harvey. Think like a man. I don't need more. You see,
Steve Harvey single-handedly ruined black dating. You know why? Listen, that's why black love is in crisis.
That film started it all.
Ever since we started talking about 90 days, black love has been in disarray.
It crashed the market 100%.
Because everyone was there with their
Stock
pen and
market
paper.
down.
You don't think about it.
Everyone was there like,
It was too
okay,
many
okay,
rules and
okay.
the rules and regulations
It was
ruined
not-
everything.
It's like, guys, men are simple beings.
I can't believe this.
And that we said this.
They're so
men
simple.
are actually just simple. Like we really make it hard in our heads. What they say
I
is what it
disagree.
is.
They're hard.
No, I
They're
agree,
very
Amber.
complex.
No, if we're
No,
direct,
I
they're
think
simple.
Amber's
We're
right.
not. We're
not
indirect.
because we've got another. We're not.
We'll ask a question about A, but really we're talking about C.
And we've got intentions behind it. They don't know that. They can't read between the lines. You need to. Do you like me? Yes or no?
No,
Not these. So like.
And one question at a time.
And one at a time. They're very simple.
You lot are saying men are dumb.
They are.
No,
Sorry.
sorry. It's either they're dumb or they're calculated to the point where they pick and choose what they reply to. So don't give them too many options of what to reply
But
to.
even like, so there was a situation where we thought this guy was being really calculated, didn't we? We thought,
Who was
wow, you know, the love of my life.
Okay,
That used to be the love of my life. We thought he was being really calculated. Do you remember? We were like, wow, I can't believe he's doing this and this. And he was there when he was texting you, but really. Anyway, I just confronted him like, look, this is a situation. Like, and he was like, what? He was like, no. And I thought, so these guys.
So, for
aren't
example, you feel
actually-
like the slow replies meant he.
yeah, and
Do you
this
know
and
what?
that, and then I see things on social media, but actually,
thought it was
it was
directed to
I
you?
was creating this story
Yeah.
that was not even there.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
telling
not
you,
that calculated.
that film, he's not that into you. That Donnie said something that I hope everybody takes
I love
into
that
their
film.
heart. If a guy shows you he doesn't care,
He doesn't care.
It doesn't.
how comes and I think it's because we've believed, you know, the playground rules.
We're grown up.
he
If he
bullies
hits you, he
Yeah.
likes you.
No,
he
that boy, in
doesn't.
fact, that boy is bullying you. Tell the teacher. But we think, oh my God, this is love.
Love. Yeah.
No.
No, I'm a fool.
No. I think I saw a quote one time. I'll never forget. It was something like, maybe I wrote it down in my diary. It was like, we imagine things in our head of memories that don't even, that are construed. So the memories are even false. So you're imagining things that don't even exist and that will never exist. That I need to find that quote.
I feel
maybe
very
I saw it on Reddit.
triggered.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I have to be
Like they
sometimes.
said something like sometimes you romanticize the potential
Yeah.
rather than what is in front of you. What is actually in front of you right now?
If
Garbage.
you wanted to come for
Oh,
me, just
I'm
say
sorry.
so.
I'm so sorry.
Because that is my
I'm
bag.
sorry.
Romanticizing what could be when right in front of my eyeballs, they hate my guts.
We should have been. Not hate my guts.
We could have been tried to pretend.
See, this is my
about it.
podcast,
Do you know what? Yeah,
coming out in song.
I remember one time I was dating someone and my friend said to me, "This guy hates you."
Oh.
Like when everything.
Okay, okay.
No, but she was, no. But she was right.
No. Let's just pause for a second. I truly believe that there's a time and a place for honesty, but I don't think it needs to be delivered like that.
No, it did. For that situation, yes.
Is that actually how she said it?
Okay.
No, that's not how she said it. She didn't say hey.
Thank God.
She didn't say hey. Okay, she didn't say hey, but she was like, Vic, he's not into you. He does not like you. He does not respect you. He does not want you. And do you know how I took it at the time? Because obviously I was still in
But this is what I'm saying. It didn't work.
No. Exactly. It didn't work. But in my jovial mind, I don't know. Maybe if... I don't know.
What was he doing? Can we get some context?
I don't really go back to... Okay, he was not... No, he was actually nasty. Like... Yeah, it was nasty. I can't even think. Just, do you remember?
I remember some stuff he would do.
So he was just not nice and not very nice.
He was using me for sex and like just used to take piss out of my body. All that kind of stuff. Like it was just, it was nasty.
Okay.
There was
been there.
There was like
evil.
I don't know if you want me to say.
Yeah, you can.
But there was a time when like Vic like we couldn't find her basically, and she was with him, but it's like he was like just calling us like come and get her kind of thing, like take her basically. And I was just like, what the?
Where is he now? Is he in jail?
No, do you know what's so funny?
So.
Do you know
sounds a bit like criminal tendencies.
Again, karma's not real. This guy's doing absolutely fine in his life. But you know how I said, I said the piss out my body. He used to always take the piss out my boobs and like say like, why are they so saggy? All the stretch marks. I said this on pod so many times, right? Whatever.
I hate that.
And like we talked about this on the other episode about how I'm insecure about my boobs, blah blah blah. And it's mainly because of that.
Can we get into that after?
So I went to House of CB and tried on some stuff. Some stuff looked good, some stuff didn't. I said, hey, Connor, please. How can I walk out of House of CB and see him?
What?
Recently?
That's what I was telling you.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
And I said, what the...
Not jazzing, huh?
Okay.
No, do you know what? Yeah, because... No, do you know what? I remember the message that you sent, but I remember you said... Sorry, it's too personal what you said.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that it was immediately.
Okay, it wasn't
Do you get what I
immediately.
mean?
It was more like I spun the block and I was like, what the fuck?
That's still basically
And I just got...
immediately.
Yeah.
Did you say hi?
Wow.
No.
Hi.
Did he see you?
Probably, but he does...
Okay.
I remember back in the day, he used to see me and pretend.
Please, he's gonna see her everywhere. Come on, this is big.
She's verified. You're crazy.
You're crazy.
But at the same time, I have an amazing boyfriend. Like really, really... And do you know what? Sometimes I think, do I just love my boobs because of this guy keeps gassing? Like, my boyfriend will make me feel like I'm a fucking porn star. Like,
yeah, but that's what you
need.
need. Like, obviously, you have your own like confidence that comes from within yourself. But when you have someone that really worships you and loves you and makes you feel that like you are on top of the world and no one could ever come before you, like that's very important.
Yeah.
Girls, if your man is not making you feel like the porn star that you are, if your man is not making you feel like the princess that you are, or not making you feel like the boss bitch businesswoman that you are, get rid of that man. Like, what are we doing here? And you should be vice versa. You should be making him feel the same. And if you're not getting those feelings, obviously after a while, like they might dial down. But I just think they should never really like dead out. You should always be like,
should always feel desired.
Yeah.
Always. And I think the thing that comes down to it is people stop chasing their partner.
Yeah.
And the chase should never, you should always be trying to win your partner over.
Yeah. Don't get too comfy.
That's the secret to really great relationships. I mean, I can't talk, so I've been single for about 3 years, but in my mind.
The thing is, don't say that. Do you know what? I said, talking to my friend, it was like, it doesn't matter where you are in relationships, like you're single or not. Everybody has something that they've learned and they can spread.
For sure.
Because sometimes I feel like some people in relationships be given advice to single girls.
You're so blinded in the relationship.
I don't know how I think. I could be wrong. People are going to drag me. I don't know how I think about people in relationship giving advice to single people.
Do you know what?
Especially when they've not been single for long.
As you said it, I completely agree. Because I often feel like when you're in a relationship, you are in your own bubble. You're in your own world. You are literally high of life.
Yeah.
That you don't even see what's before you. So I feel like in some respects, you almost can't.
Like, for example, sometimes, especially, like, of course you can say to your friend, yo, that guy's full. Like, I know you said that person shouldn't have told me that guy was full of shit, but I'm happy she did because, let me even get into that. At the time, I saw it as like, my friend's hating on me. This guy loves me.
Is that how you took it?
Yeah. But now with sense, I realized he hated my guts. No, it's fine.
But you need that. Like, I feel like everyone needs that one experience of like, well, it's sad that we have to go, but like one.
No.
It's very
I
hard to
disagree.
build
Do you know
it
what?
and
My
need
friend said
it.
to me at the time, you needed something like this to happen to you because you're so naive. No, I didn't need that. I didn't fucking need that. Like, I needed my boyfriend to come in my life. Like, and that's what I needed. Like, I fucking needed him. Like, he's a fucking good lad.
But then I think I'm very like
came out.
I think everything happens for a reason, and you did need that because
please.
No. Obviously, it's not a great experience, but I feel like the decisions that we all make in life is based on where you're coming from and the things that you've been through. So had you not gone through that, the interaction between you and your current boyfriend could have been very different. The way that you viewed things could have been very different. You might not have even been in a position to even fully appreciate what he's doing. Because if that's, like if you have that first like romantic fairy tale love, you might actually take all of that for granted because it's like, yeah, this is what it's supposed to be. Like, or you might be treating him like shit and he might not feel appreciated. Then he's like, rah, this is mad. Then you go down to the gutter and you understand what people are really doing in these streets. And to your point about people in relationships giving advice, I think it's bullshit, especially if you've not been in the streets the last 3 years. Shut up, because you do not even know what's happening.
Yes.
You ain't got a clue.
Streets have changed.
The marketplace is
there's
very...
martial law on the streets now.
It's dire. I can't. I mean, I like it. It's kind of fun sometimes, but
not fun.
Sometimes
the streets are only fun when
if you're toxic,
when you're thinking
when
with
you're
the
tapped
streets
as well.
I think I'm becoming that way though.
Oh,
which
welcome
is so
to
bad.
the.
It's so bad.
it's a good ride,
It's
but
a
I wouldn't ride it for too long.
Yeah, I'm trying to come off the wave because
We had our ride.
I'm enjoying it a bit too much.
Yeah, because when you're in it, the enjoyment. We were like, right, who's the next date then?
Enjoyment,
Who's the next guy? Like, we were like, who's next? And then we came 2022, we was like, yo, we had a lot of fun last year. We had our fun. We did what had to be done. And now we're ready to settle down. Because it's very easy to get lost in that and continue. Because we could have easily, now, Prinny's like, I still have it. Like, my thoughts still go there. My thoughts are still like, let me do this.
In the street,
Yeah.
Do you know why I say it? Because I feel like some women in relationships will say, and it's more like behave like this to attract a man. Sometimes you can behave however you want to behave, right?
If the man likes
sometimes,
you,
and sometimes I just feel like I don't even want to. I hate saying you're lucky to have a good man. I don't know how to phrase it, but it's like you just have a good man.
Yeah.
You like most you haven't done, and you can. People be like,
basically, you haven't got a special formula. It's just
your
man is
good
good.
Man.
You've got a good man.
So say yourself, you should wait 90 days. You should, make sure when you go there, you don't poo.
If you want to bust it open on day one, bust it open. Because some people are doing that and they're married.
This is what I'm saying.
John Lennon married his wife. They had one night stand.
See?
So many.
And even like, oh, my man's not in the club. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. The fuck?
He can
Hello,
be.
Melissa's wardrobe.
He can be in the
He
club.
can be in the clubs and be
What
a
did
very
Melissa
good
say?
man. Her man, she
No,
met
as
her
in they
man
met in the club. I get what she's saying.
You see,
now,
you can meet. I've met bare people in the club.
Exactly. And he's like, if you want to lips on the first date, lips on the first date. You want to give that
Wow, people
guac
don't lips on the first
3000,
date.
give the guac 3000.
Wait, hold on,
and if
pause.
you don't want to, then you don't. Then you
Yep.
don't
Guac,
have
guac.
to.
I didn't expect the
Wait, guys, people don't kiss on the first date.
I think if you don't kiss on the first, if I'm not lipsing you on the first date, then we're not going anywhere.
I want some
Can I
tongue.
say something?
I want some
I
tongue.
would like to be the controversial person.
You want them to hang for more?
So I've been on dates where I've kissed on the first date. I've been on dates where I've also been on dates where I have not kissed, and I had the second date not kissed, had the third date still not kissed. Because
So we don't kiss.
So was there a fourth?
yeah,
You didn't like him, did you? You didn't like him.
Hold
Yeah.
on. No, tell the truth.
Present
There
tense,
is.
present
Present
tense,
tense.
guys.
Oh, you like him?
yeah.
You-
Oh, I don't want to. I'm just scared.
No, as in like they're still
They're still
dating.
dating.
You're still dating.
Yeah.
Did you just
What?
say
Hold
they?
on.
They, yeah.
Yes,
So
you
they-
bitch.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
But can I ask why?
Why? I think for the first time, I'm actually getting to know a person without letting the sexualness get in. Do I want to lips him?
Too hot to handle.
Yes, I
get
really
it. I get it.
do. But I'm not going to force it either. And I think they're very respectable in a sense where like, we had a moment where we could have, but I was like, okay, see you later, bye.
Wow.
Because I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Well,
I want to do this like another way and see. And now I'm like counting down the days. Gonna see my man.
So you're really doing Steve Harvey.
Oh, so
I'm really doing
now.
Steve Harvey.
All right.
I mean, are you gonna kiss on the next day?
Well, who knows? We'll find out. I'll let you guys know tomorrow.
Wow.
But it's like, because I saw this conversation happening on TikTok, on Twitter, and I was like, oh my God, I'm triggered. Like, I haven't, but there's been situations where I have like lips on, and sometimes the date goes in that direction, but sometimes the date doesn't. And that doesn't mean that they don't like you or you don't like them. That's not an indicator. Like, kissing someone on the first date is not an indication of how much you like them. It's not an indication of anything. A man can lips you passionately on the first date and you'll never hear from him again.
And hold your hand and spoon you and all
spoon you and all this and be cuddling all night long to then book a one-way flight. Anyways, but that's another story for another day.
Men can men.
Men can men. So yeah, but my point is, yes, it's so much fun lipsing on a first date and doing all that crazy shit, but you can also do the other side and still be very into the person.
Yeah.
There's no rule book.
There isn't a rule book. Just be you.
That's why I hate relationship influencers. People that claim to be relationship experts. You can't be an expert in something that's not science. It's not 1 + 1 = 2. So where did you graduate from?
That's why I worry. Like when I was a bit younger, a lot of my friends would read, and there's no shame. I'm not cussing anyone, but would read those books like
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus,
stuff like that.
But
it's
I'm not
mainly-
gonna
it's mainly
lie.
the Christian ones.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I just thought to myself, what are you going to tell me that? I could be wrong, right? But like, I just feel like it's just like, oh, I could be wrong. I've not read the books again. I could be very wrong. But from what my friends are telling you, it's like, you're behaving a certain way. Don't let them, come to your room or, have the distance.
Have you realised these
they can still treat you
educational
shit.
books are always towards,
Vulnerable.
especially
How
the
women
religious
act,
one, like how women act. They're never like
How
geared
men-
towards how men should act and cater to women. But that's why I read Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, because I was going through like the maddest time with my ex-boyfriend. I should have just left, but anyways. And it was really good because it really showed like why men could react to the way women act and how women act to the way men act. And that really showed like men are actual really simple beings. So it's like, we always do naturally come from an emotional point of view where they come from very like strategic, like, let's get this sorted. So, when you're complaining to your man, they'll be like, okay, so let's find a solution. They call it, put on their Mr. Fix-It hat. But it's like, I don't want a solution. I just want to chat shit and I want to cry about it and talk. Whereas when they're in a mood, they go into themselves. They go into their man cave and we're like, babe, talk. Talk it out. You're going to feel better. And they're like, no. Now you're upset because they don't want to talk to you. Now you're creating this, making it about
That they hate you,
But you
yeah.
actually just need to leave him to be in his man cave, find his solution to his problems. And when he's ready, he will come out. And if he wants to talk to you, he will. And if he doesn't, just know that he's sorted it. But I think we can be so pushy and then men can be so unemotional. And that's where we clash a lot.
But that's where I feel like the compromise needs to come in because I'm sorry, I don't want to be in a relationship where
we don't talk.
We don't talk.
Yeah, where I don't know what you're going through. Like,
Yeah, no, agree.
I'm like,
1000%.
what the hell is that? Am I living with a stranger?
Yeah.
So it's like, I would like you to be able to open up. Of course, I'm not always going to have the solution to your problems, but please, like, let me know. Like, even if it's a case of, I'm just going through something to do with work, for example, they're getting on my nerves, they're pissing me off, but don't worry. Like, I just need time to myself. And I'll be like, all right, cool, babes. There's your space. But it's like, I just find it a bit worrying that they can go completely into themselves and there's like they don't want anything from you. I'm like, I'm supposed,
and then they'll be fine after a while.
I want you to come into my breast.
Yeah.
I want you to lay on
Come
me.
here,
Not my
darling.
breast.
Come
Yeah.
here.
Let me stroke your head.
Let me stroke your head.
Yeah.
I think it's key. Like, you have to take the emotions out of it. Like, I kind of went through like a similar situation, and in the beginning, I would take it really personally. Like, oh my God, like, he hates me. How can he not speak to me? Wow, have I not created a safe space? But it's not about me. So all you can do during that time of them needing space is maybe like send like encouraging messages or things like they will read and they will take it on. And when they're ready to talk, it will be like, oh, I actually really appreciated that during the time. But it's just not the form of talking that we would prefer. Like, I would want to go to your house and look into your eyes, look into your soul, like, are you okay? But that's
David,
not.
every time I look into your eyes, and I see you with
But yeah, I think it's like, it's compromising. It's also understanding your partner, because even in this room, 4 of us, we're all completely different people.
Yeah.
We may have like common interests and stuff, but we're all completely different. And anyone you end up with is going to be a completely different person, raised completely differently, different outlook on life. So you have to like try and understand them and hope that they can understand you as well.
I think my thing with men is, I think when they like get into themselves, I think I find it difficult because it makes me nervous about men mental health. That's what makes me. Like sometimes I say to my boyfriend, like, I'm like, "You all right?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And I'm like, "Talk to me." Because I'm just like, and I'm like, "Is there anything you're not hiding?" Because I'm like,
or you're like, "Are you really right? Like, are you okay?"
And like sometimes like I get him, I'm like, "Sit down, let's talk." I'm like, look like, look in my eyes, like let's talk. And he's like, I'm absolutely fine. I'm fine. I'm like, but I was like, I know you men, like you might be battling. And you think you can be doing soldier. I'm a soldier in there when I inside of you. Let it out. Because that scares me.
But this is why we got to let black men have podcasts, okay?
Okay.
Now you're gone.
Thank you for listening to another week of Black Girls Living podcast. You are with Vic and Jasmine.
The thing is, we weren't even going to drag it, but Prini said, let's put that topic on the table. So it's on the table. Who was the lonely talking about on the threads? Let's have a guess.
Oh my God.
No, you know what? We're not doing this.
I'm joking.
We're not doing
I just
this.
want to make one thing. I was like, Vic, do you know what? It's bare juice, but I couldn't even tell you who it might be because I don't even listen to. I was like, I don't even listen to. Yeah, we will have the off the mic conversation. Sorry.
But okay, do you know what? Yeah, I said it again and I'll say it again. So entertaining them. You fucking love it.
Yeah.
Also, that BET. So BET did something like a black relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about that, And before you know, you lot are saying, this is trash. It had like 200 comments. Be like, this is trash. This is blah, blah, blah. The only good critique was, are you guys going to make sure there's LGBTQIA love? We've not seen I don't think that's the forecast. We don't know yet, but that's a good critique. Everybody else, you're watching it.
They're watching it.
But why don't come for it before you've even given it a chance. Like you don't know what it's going to be like, and then they'll be screaming, "Oh, there's no representation. Oh, there's always Love Island for black people, for white people, And then when there is, you're there criticizing it, like
criticizing their wigs.
We literally cannot win. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Do you want like your own, community where you can do the same things, or like what is it? We
can't complain, boy.
That's one thing we can do.
If there's one thing we can do, if there's one thing that's going to unite us, it's going to be complaining.
And maybe that's even how we support.
Yeah.
Because that's how we're supporting, That's how we're even supporting.
Get the engagement up.
Black women podcasts, they're not even getting that. But black male podcast, because you lot keep saying cancel them. They're rising.
They're getting the views.
The views are there.
Name 5 black women.
We need to get cancelled. How do I get cancelled?
Let's get cancelled today.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
No, we always say like, I'm ready. I ain't writing no notes. Run up the views.
The moment we get cancelled, people be like, "Who's Black Girls Living?" I don't even know who they are.
Yeah. Let me go and find them.
They'll find us.
Yeah.
Even like with that one video that we had on TikTok, I got trolled. Like there was no tomorrow. I said, just fucking book it then.
Yeah, like just men just book the date. You're always talking, so like, should we
just fucking book the date. Ask me when I'm free.
That's what you got dragged for.
Yeah, because I said just fucking book it then.
We're
like, and I was like, do you think I'm going to follow up with you? Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, my point was, because no one listened to the fucking episode, did they? Saying it was like, my point was, you're going to be like, oh, we should do something. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Stop saying we should do something.
I'm not going to follow up and be like, so that thing you wanted to do, are we going to do it? I'm not going to follow up with it because, come on, like, court me.
Yeah.
So I was like, just fucking book it. Just book the date. Ask me when I'm free. Date and time. Tell me, and I'll be there. And a lot of girls mostly will. The girls that aren't, I can't speak for you, but majority I'd like to think would be there. Anyway, so I got dragged the fuck out, and then we were posted on like British like blog pages. Stupid blog pages. I got dragged on TikTok. Got dragged on Insta about 4 times.
Like UK gossip.
I really don't know. I can't see what exactly would have triggered anybody.
It's the men.
It's the men.
It's men that don't want
And then
to
obviously they all
bother
come for the looks. And you
Exactly.
got gaps,
So,
you got gaps. You need to go to the orthodontist. And I was like,
What?
Wow.
and like we all have eyes here. We all see I have a gap. Like anyway, the point was Prinny's like, do you want me to delete it? I said no. The views.
No, because that was like for your mental health. You know, I don't want you to be on the watch.
Views. I said the views. I said run it up. No, because because I always said Prinny, I was like, look, Prinny, when we're famous, this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna come for my teeth.
Yeah.
But you just know when you know.
Mentally
from, like,
prepare
you
for
just
what
know.
they're gonna
I was
say,
like, I know,
yeah.
and that's fine. Like I've been through that when I was younger, so there's nothing that people can say that I haven't heard before. She was like, are you sure though? I said, run up the fucking. I'm trying to get
the
cancelled.
views. Maybe we should get cancelled.
You know when we want to say something on pod, you're like, ooh, maybe I should.
Maybe we should
sometimes you have to just.
Nah, you
Maybe
just
we
have to
should
say
say
it.
it.
Ting go,
Maybe we should
boy.
ride the wave.
Yeah.
We should ride it.
Because we're not getting it looking like that.
Oh, what do you mean? Of course you not are.
Are you? You're an award-winning.
Award-winning podcast and go-to for the girls.
Let's get the bill.
Purr.
Thank you. Yeah. She said every 2 seconds, nomination.
Come on. Y'all
Look
got
at
it.
that,
Y'all got it.
Yeah, it's to be fair, it is difficult because I feel like the more controversial you are, the more people entertain your shit, and it's like even if they're cussing, they're watching it,
Yeah,
watching it, and it's like, okay, like I know our shit is good, like our content is good, but it's like we're not. But you know, it's not entitlement, isn't it?
Everyone.
Our time will come.
It's the time,
Our will
2022,
come.
baby.
Because I say that, I'm like, we got a sick podcast. Like, are you dumb? Like, sorry, this is going to sound so vain, but we're fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like, what? Entertainment, week in, week out. Anyways.
We can survive.
What do you guys think is an awkward thing about doing a podcast? For example, I feel like I find it awkward to retweet things. Like someone tweeted, oh, Victoria and Jasmine are so beautiful and so funny. Actually, I think probably the ones where, oh, Vic is funny. I hate retweeting it.
Really?
Because I
Why?
feel like, because sometimes I retweet and nobody else on my timeline retweets it. So I'm thinking,
Yeah, but
nobody.
No, but
agree.
more time,
I
the people
retweet
that
for-
follow you are hating.
Nobody.
But they're following you for a reason.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I retweet
Followers
to
are
show
always
the
silent.
recognition. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, babe. Tar, but in my head, I'm like, I fucking know. But
Yeah,
like,
I
they
do.
have to have, like,
I
I'm
find those
very big
awkward.
on, no,
Really?
don't feel awkward. I don't think I find anything about podcasting awkward. Other than sometimes doing guest episodes can be very, especially if it's like, you don't have a relationship beforehand.
Yeah.
The first time you meet
Yeah.
them is literally on the day, and it's like,
Yeah.
hey, so now we're about to talk about like very personal things, and I don't even know you. kind of
Yeah.
thing.
I think I just find awkward like posting the episodes weekly. It's like, oh, it's there. Like I'm not really big on like self-promotion.
Yeah.
And I remember I was talking to one of my
hard.
friends and I think she actually thought we had like 2 listeners or something. I forgot. I think I reposted the wrap up and it shows that, your people listen in different countries. She was like, wow, well done. That is so good. I'm like, bitch, we have episodes dropping every week. Like, what do you think? Like, just because I don't post it, you think I'm going studio talking to myself like, hello, they in
If we were
Argentina.
literally. No, I do. Yeah, I agree. Especially like on that stupid Instagram page, like doing the artwork, like yay, episode 1. This week, cousins, we're talking about.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
it's
the promotion of the episodes is a bit awkward, but you have to, otherwise people are not going to find it.
And I
so.
think sometimes the lack of interaction can also be
It's
really
unsettling,
awkward.
isn't it?
yeah,
Because like you be asking a question and no one responds, and it's like,
Hey,
sometimes
guys.
we'll do like question box
Yeah.
and things like that, and it's like
I remember
two
when,
people, and it's
remember
like,
when we did our Curious Cat? I was like, oh, I like.
and no one.
To this
answers.
day,
No
3 years later, to this
no,
day.
I'm gonna embarrass us. We have this episode called Q&A. It's like an old one.
No, don't say it.
Nah, I
Yeah,
will
please
say
don't.
it.
No.
There were,
I know what you're gonna
no,
say.
no, no.
I know. What
I
you're
think we
gonna
had a
say.
couple. We had a couple questions. Some of them were me. Few of them were me.
Yeah.
Because we can't say next week we're doing a Q&A
Yeah,
episode and no
then
one's asking.
Yeah.
I have to answer the question.
I never forget when someone tweeted, some of you influencers ask yourself the question.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do.
They
do.
They do. They do.
Yeah, but that's why after every episode, I'm like, get in our DMs, ask us to come on, like, because we can see that
Yeah.
you're listening. We can see.
Unless it's like a
hello.
bot.
It's
Like,
true.
you guys are
Let's-
actually listening.
Let's tell the man them.
don't be
Jump
shy.
in our DMs. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
We respond. Like we
Jump in our
actually respond.
DMs.
Like
Because how can we be getting tens of thousands of views weekly? But then
Nobody wants to
But
talk.
nobody wants to talk to us.
Twitter is
The maths is not
Nothing.
mathing. Went to
If 1
Trunks
plus
and
1 is
Philly
2,
and them,
and
man.
2 plus 2 is 4,
Yeah.
then what the fuck is this?
But the thing is, I always say this. I always have to check myself. Do I share enough podcasts? Like, do I share enough of the content I listen
Guys,
to?
I don't
Other
listen to any
podcasts.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Other than BGL?
I stopped
I don't
listening.
know.
I stopped
Yeah.
listening for a while. When we started, I stopped listening
Oh,
because
you
I
didn't
didn't
listen
want
to-
to.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
I did the same thing. Like when we started our podcast,
Sometimes.
I did kind of.
I was gonna say they're the goats.
Uh-huh. What was it?
Off the.
Yeah, I got.
I did kind of stop listening to podcasts for a while just because one, I didn't want to be influenced by it.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, start copying what they're
and
saying.
two, I just found it a bit too overwhelming. Like I think we said this like last week, but sometimes like I see too many people's opinions and I hear too many opinions, and I just like let me just have my own for a bit in it, and then
formulate my own opinion.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
maybe I'll come back to you. Do you know what I mean? But it's like I just had to pause for a sec. So now I just sorry, that is a really annoying noise.
Don't
Sorry.
worry, I'll edit it out if I can.
So yeah, now every now and then I just dip in and out,
Yeah.
I'll listen to an episode here and there of different podcasts because I just don't want to.
I really
Too
like
much
your hair like this.
Too much
Jazz.
white noise.
Yeah,
Oh, I sound like you know those ones.
Oh, so you don't like it? You don't like it before?
No.
But
My
thank
boss,
you.
my boss came to me. No, did you get it redone?
No, do you know what? I washed it this morning and I just put some curl.
Just
in gel.
wash.
Very
Simple
Wash and go.
Wash and go.
Wash and go, just
Wash
like that.
and go.
Guys, I jumped into the Olaplex, you know. Check me out.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Okay, so you got money.
Yeah.
No, do you know what it is, Jasmine?
Material girl.
I got Chanel now, boots, and the niggas because I'm the truth.
Yeah, material girl.
No, do you know what it is, yeah? It's not that I got money. Actually, no, I got money.
You got money.
I'm spending my money.
Amen.
Because you know me,
Sometimes
Jazz
spend-
knows me.
Sometimes spend.
Jazz knows me. I'm a crook when it comes to
Yeah.
saving.
That's good.
Yeah.
though.
That's good.
No,
I need
No,
that.
but
I
the
need
thing is,
that.
yeah,
No,
Vic-
Jazz
Run
knows
the thing
my
I
way.
said to
It's
Vic
bad.
is that she doesn't enjoy the fruits of her labor.
Right.
That's my thing, innit? I feel like there's a fine balance, but Vicky's not even balanced.
Okay. It's like work hard, no play.
Yeah, no
Okay.
play.
No play.
No play. And if she does play, she feels guilty.
Yeah.
So
Me, that's
I've
what
got-
I need.
I've
will
really got
never
money
feel
anxiety.
guilty for-
I need to. I keep
Play.
forgetting. I talk to my therapist about that.
Listen, all I'm saying is that Olaplex is an investment. I've had my Olaplex shampoo. I bought it in December of 2020.
Wow, and you still have it.
Yes, it's like now finished.
I got the trial
Because
kit
a
just to try it.
penny
Mm.
amount,
Really?
Wow.
the lather of that shampoo
Really?
is mad.
Did you get it
Okay.
after that time you went to that hairdresser? Sorry to bring that up.
Yes.
Go to Prinny. Did you print it? Go to Prinny's. Go to Amber's TikTok and you'll see it.
Yeah,
there.
with my 50K views. Yeah, no, sorry, I'm gonna run them out. Yeah, Elite burnt my hair to a crisp.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they did burn my hair to a crisp.
Yeah.
And my
Sorry,
hair
this
has
is
never
not
been
being
the
funny.
same. Well, my hair was in the plait, so the curls aren't.
Your hair looks
like
really
wavy.
cute today.
Thanks.
Yeah, it looks really cute.
We all look really cute
Thanks.
today. We're gonna
Yeah,
take
we
pictures.
did. Yeah.
You know,
But they burnt my hair to a crisp, and the Olaplex.
Oh, can we talk about one thing before we go?
Mm.
Why aren't the influencers? The money has gone up,
Yeah.
so the things they're buying has gone up. So
Yeah.
the things they're influencing is not cheap.
Don't
Yeah.
follow them.
I've been unfollowing people now.
But you know
And
what?
don't follow what they're buying. Stay within your means.
And my thing is, yeah, like it's cool. It's cool you're wearing these very expensive Bottega, cool. But can you at least link the dupes, please? Like if you want to still be influencing, can you?
I think they should. Yeah.
Can you link the dupes because I can't be clicking on the link and I'm seeing 1,500.
Yeah, it's
Do you know
mad.
what it is? It's when they say you
You need this.
You need this.
I use my 10% off Farfetch. The 10% off Farfetch is still costing me like a month's rent. What?
Yeah. No.
Because I was watching some hauls and it's like designer. And I said, this is your normal shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even my hun, Sophie and Chinzia. Chinzia is
They've
doing a
changed.
mad thing. The way Chinzia, Chanel.
Chanel. Do you know what? Amber, sometimes I will sit down and think of that and I will laugh until I cry.
Chanel, you see Mama Chanel. Oh, do you see what they do?
But do you know what it is? I think it is, yeah. Because, for example, I think about this, because I was explaining it to my friend, I think, like, for example, I take like Nuri. I don't know if you know what's Nuri Anna. She's actually always kind of been a luxe babe. So like, but she does lots. So if you see her, what she's wearing, everything could be Zara, but you could potentially think it's designer.
Yeah.
Right.
So she's probably wearing the designer dupes. So now she's making more money from the influencers. She can afford freely the designer dupes and the dupes of the designer, if that makes sense. Like she can really go into Farfetch and buy whatever she wants. So why do I have to wear designer for y'all? I mean, wear Zara for y'all? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, please. But and again, Zara's not even paying the girls, but it does give you a lot of views. Zara hauls do.
On the bright side, I think there is a space for up and coming influencers who are in that space.
I agree.
Because it is getting outrageous. Even the fact that some of them, they might still do like the Zara hauls.
Some don't anymore.
But you're buying way too many things like in one shop.
Yeah.
I can only afford a few items.
They're
like,
still
let's
spending
go back.
like a good 500, 600 in Zara.
Yeah, definitely.
And that is just not realistic.
Because I've noticed it, like, I'll click on a link and the dress, and I'm like, is it a me problem? Because I know I'm stingy. A dress will be £200. And I'm like,
not in this economy.
Even, no.
Inflation is rising.
And they'll
even the news.
And
The news.
and they'll even tell you, Jasmine, this was the watch out for the sale.
You want me to eat this month?
No, literally.
Should die, starve myself.
It's mad. But yeah, don't come and kill yourself and get into debt for
fashion
that even next month they'll all be back wearing PLT anyway. Like,
so that is another thing I want to talk to you guys about. So micro trends. You know, like how everybody looks like, you know, that Sunny, you already know, House of Sunny dress.
Sunny, yeah.
House, everybody's doing, and sometimes I get in that mood where, should I just buy House of Sunny?
No.
4 months max, innit?
No.
That's the lifetime, the lifespan.
even that is a lot.
No, I'm going to Dubai next week, or in a week or two, whatever. I'm looking at outfits, trying to piece outfits together, and part of my shop is Depop. And I went on and I looked at like some people selling like old Farai London, like wear it but make it vintage. You know the dress that Kylie Jenner wore? And I was like, it is a lovely dress, but I feel like if I wear it, people are going to think I'm late.
Okay.
Because that was then.
Yes,
that was then. And it's so mad. And there's so many people trying to sell that dress and no one's buying it. Because in a way, that is a kind of like, it was
a moment.
And now it's not.
That is annoying.
We're finished.
That's why
wear what you want.
Just
wear what you want.
Buy what you want and stick to your basics, your staple items.
Okay.
Don't buy something because it's trending or it's popping, because it will go
unless
out.
you
can afford it.
really like it as well and you really want it, then of course get it. But me, I wear things from like 5 years ago still. Like, I have no shame.
Yeah.
Also, do you guys think I should wear black more? This is a random
No,
question.
you wear whatever you want to wear.
Do you not wear black? I feel like you do. Or do you wear colour? You don't wear colour.
Jazz, do you
Sorry,
wear
guys,
colour?
I need to head off.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yapping.
Sorry, guys. We gotta go.
I'm so sorry.
Lovely.
It's okay.
Thanks for having us.
It's okay.
I love this.
Can we have
Thanks so
brunch?
much.
Yes, brunch. Let's do an alcoholic
Bottomless.
brunch.
Obviously.
Yes.
I can't wait.
But I have to limit myself because of my issues. But
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drink
fine.
that.
Yeah. Okay, we'll save a brunch.
Yes, of course. All right. So bye, guys. We love you so much.
Love you.
You can catch Pretty and Amber at
Styling City Diaries.
And from there you can get all our other socials. We need to wrap up really quickly.
Yeah.
We get it. We get it.
We get it.
Bye, guys.
See you later. Have a nice week. Bye.